Hi, I'm Steve Sheldon with Triad Tactical, and we're here today to talk about the Tactical Intervention family of slings. There's three basic models. There is the original quick cuff, readily identifiable by the detachable arm cuff right here. There is also the slip cuff. It also has an arm cuff, but it is built into the sling here. There is also now the slip cuff quick release, also has an arm cuff built into it here, and two quick release buckles built into the slip cuff. Let's look at each one a little closer. The quick cuff, readily identifiable by the separate arm cuff. It's got the quick release buckle here. Cuff comes off the sling like that. The slip cuff, this is the simplest sling in the Tactical Interventions line, and basically has two parts. It has the front half of the sling, which includes your attachment, length adjustment, and shooting cuff adjustment. Joined in the middle here, the back half has your attachment point and your overall length adjustment, or what I call the carrying length adjustment. The arm cuff is built in here. You put your arm through here up to your bicep and tighten the cuff down around it. That would tighten around your bicep. Next up is the Tactical Interventions slip cuff quick release. The difference between this and the standard slip cuff is the two quick release buckles. Also added to this sling is one extra layer of webbing here, which helps keep the arm cuff open a little faster, a little easier to get your arm into it. Put your arm in here, tighten this down around your bicep for your supported shooting. If you need to get out of the arm cuff in emergency, cuff comes apart right there. You can also separate the front half of the sling from the back half of the sling. Okay, we're here with the Tactical Intervention quick cuff. We have it installed on my old GA Precision Remington 700. We're going to show you how to set these things up. First thing you do is get in your shooting position. For supported, I always use sitting position as my test point. You adjust the length of the front half of the sling using this slider to adjust it in and out. What you want to do is get in your shooting position, and as you can see, I already have the cuff installed on my arm, and you want to get in your shooting position and adjust the tightness of the sling so that it matches, so it's tight at your natural point of aim. You adjust this buckle in and out to adjust the rifle left or right so that it matches your natural point of aim. Okay, and then you can quick release this. If you need to adjust it, move it in and out. So like we mentioned before, some people sew these to their ghillie suits. They'll have a few extra cuffs. They have one for their shooting jacket, or just leave it attached to the sling. As you can see, it's pretty quick to move in and out. It's got Velcro adjustment to adjust around your bicep for tightness. You can cinch these things down really tight or overly tight. Get adjusted to your shooting position. Once you got the shooting position correct, then you can use the back half of the sling to adjust it so that your carrying height or carrying length is correct. I have a Tactical Intervention slip cuff on our GA Precision Remington 700. I've already adjusted the front half of the sling so it's correct length for my shooting position. Again, I'm going to use sitting. The back half of the sling is adjusted so the carrying length is correct. I can shoulder the rifle and have it be right on my shoulder, the right length. Okay, this has the shooting cuff built into the front half of the sling here. Put your arm through it and pull down on the slider to tighten it around your bicep. Okay, like I said, I want to adjust it to my shooting position. There. And so if you need to adjust it in or out to make it match your natural point of aim, you would adjust this buckle in or out here. Again, that's only the front half of the sling. The back half controls the carrying length. Okay, you see the shooting cuff there? This slider tightens around your bicep. This slider controls the length of the front half of the sling. This slider controls the length of the back half of the sling. Cuff quick release. Identify the quick release buckle here. There's also one here at the top of the shooting cuff. Same as the other slip cuff. Shooting cuff is built into the sling. This one is slightly different. It's reinforced and it helps hold the sling open, makes it easier to get your arm in. Once again, you would adjust the front half of the sling for your shooting position. Here we're going to use sitting again. Put your arm through the cuff, up over the bicep, slide it down, tighten it up on your bicep. Get in your shooting position, find your natural point of aim, and when you're setting the sling up, what you want to do is move this buckle up or down the sling, adjust the length of the front half of the sling so that the rifle sits in your natural point of aim. The difference about this sling is it has a quick release buckle here. If you have some sort of emergency or you need to get out of the sling in a hurry, you just use the quick release buckle, it comes right off. Goes right back together pretty easily, obviously. Front half of the sling from here to here, you adjust for length for your shooting position. The back half of this sling has two adjustments. One is a quick adjust here, one is adjust here. You want to use that to set the length of your sling for your carrying position, whatever that may be. Standard carry, you want to carry it over your shoulder, slung like that. You can adjust this in or out. And there is an additional quick release here. If you have it over your body, if you have it slung over your head, pull that release right there and the rifle will come off. Okay? You can still use the shooting cuff, even if the sling is broken in half. There's your support. You can also utilize it with muzzle down carry, of course, and if you want to adjust it out, quickly go over your head for a more secure position. Of course, if you have the flush cups mounted on the side of your rifle, this is a lot easier to use. Okay, that is the quick release tactical intervention slip cuff.